It was 1954 we moved into Norlane, and there were probably half a dozen houses in the whole area. No shops at all other than Walpole's on the Melbourne Road, and the only schools were North Shore and St Thomas's Catholic School.
Yeah, the community of Norlane, or the spirit of Norlane, is just deeply embodied in everybody, I think. It goes back a long time. I think it goes back to your childhood, and those memories stay with you always, I think. You know.
It's really hard to describe the change because I don't really remember when it happened, but we went from being a really close-knit community to, and I suppose it was with people passing away or moving out.
Yeah, the change of industry has led to, I think, a lot of poverty in the area, a lot of welfare. Probably more than half in Norlane will be on welfare. The work just isn't here, not like it used to be.
I think one of the big things for Norlane has been the security and the fact that it's not a safe neighbourhood. I would hope that something big infrastructure-wise would be that it would bring back, safety and that support network, that it is a great environment, a great place to be.
Norlane is a suburb that repeatedly in statistics is one of the 3 most disadvantaged postcodes in Victoria, and that's for a complex range of issues. And the people living in Norlane themselves have a lot of skills, have a lot of dreams, have a lot of desires, and we know that with a little bit of help and a little bit of belief in them, we can get alongside them and see some really significant change.
Well, I think we're seeing a change in the maturing of Baptcare's service model, more than just delivering individual services which are person-centred to the individual, but to also work on a community level.
We don't underestimate how complex the issues are or how long the tide of change has been running against the people of Norlane, and so we have an initial commitment for 30 years. Baptcare's been operating for 70 years, and we really believe that for the next 70 we'll be in Norlane.
This is responding to housing need, which in turn leads to people being alienated from communities because they've got to move around in order to stay in affordable housing. Their kids don't continue at the same schools. The workers in the family move from one job to another if they can find one, and into training courses and all the other requirements that are put onto them by government in order to get their benefits. So life is really difficult in areas of such great disadvantage.
So with all the new development going on in our area, we had that community spirit. It'd be nice to see that back.
Bringing back, infrastructure with cafes and a community hub will bring that connection back where people feel safe, they feel supported.
We have a quality of life framework, and we will be measuring changes in social wellbeing, personal wellbeing, and the physical environment. And we really believe that we'll see more people engaging in work and meaningful work, more people able to rent their own home, some people able to move into being owners, more people staying at school, and more people having a go and believing in themselves.
Part of it is that there is a need to improve the infrastructure in that area, because for so many generations there's just been no investment by anyone. So it's wonderful in terms of Baptcare's investing a substantial amount, plus the federal government, and I think that will provide a boost to the area as well.
Some of the things that the complex disadvantage and the range of issues in Norlane raise means that we had to look far and wide for the right kind of solutions when we got started with the hub. The hub's going to be an amazing building, but in reality it's all about the people.
I think it was very important from the beginning for the community engagement piece to be done, and that was to really engage with a whole broad range of community stakeholders, including residents, agencies, government, council, etc. Everybody who's working or providing services.
Shop owners across the road from us have been fantastic in their support and in communicating. And as we kind of go up from that grassroots level, there's been local community groups, all kinds of community centres, kindergartens, local churches working with us. One really exciting aspect of the project is the partnership. And first and foremost, the partnership is with the local people. We started with community consultations, we now have a local reference group, and we're learning all the time from the locals.
I see Norlane Spirit as being revived by bringing back infrastructure that's going to be community-based and serve the community.
But I think it'll be good for the community. Like, sure, the community's ageing. The people are getting older all the time, and they need someone to look after them.
Baptcare is coming into the community not to change it, but to help build it up again.